Have I ever told you about the the treadmill beer I had?
No, that sounds even better.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, it's just you have a beer on the treadmill. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 64 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny's here. Bunny?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Are we doing
it's funny.
McConaughey saying hey 3 times thing?
Yeah, we say hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm aggressively centrist. Anyway, what?
I was going to say that was the fastest I think you've ever done the intro. Normally it's like 30 seconds, and then I sit there in awkward silence, and then I try not to laugh because it's an awkward silence.
Ah.
That was perfect.
Okay, I'll try to speed them up from now on.
I mean, you could do that, or you could fucking draw it out, and then I'll probably start laughing and fuck everything up. But
hello, everybody. It's episode 64 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. I don't know why I'm doing it in one breath. That wasn't part of it.
Yeah, that's weird. That was weird.
You're weird.
Stop it. You're weird. Anyway, this is a podcast about video games, so did you play any this week?
Did I play any this week? You really going to ask me that?
I mean,
like we always do?
Did. I mean...
Yeah, I played some stuff.
What'd you play?
Dota 2.
Jesus Christ, why am I not surprised?
I played 12 hours in a row with Fabian of Divinity Original Sin.
Oh, wow, okay.
I think we're almost done. We're 5 hours into that game.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay.
It's long.
Yep.
But you know what? It's less long when you lower the difficulty. We learned.
Oh, I should
So we did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little too easy, but hey, fuck it, you know?
Fuck it. You're there for the story anyway.
We're there to beat a game. That numbers are the only thing that matters. So
numbers.
Suck it,
Crunch 'em.
developers. Stop making your scripts so long. Stop making so much side content. Just put out 5-minute games.
Yeah. We'll beat 1 million of them. I'll pay $60 for a 5-minute game.
Bunny's
Give it
score
to me
this
now.
year is going to be like 856.
And I got to go higher even next year. It just has to happen.
I know, you're like the Dota 2 like TI prize pool. It has to go up every year, otherwise people think it's a dead game.
It's a dead game if it doesn't go up. It's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good point. So what I played, other than that, I played, I booted up Arcania. Are you familiar with Arcania?
What's this?
Well, it used to be called Gothic 4 Arcania, but something happened.
Okay.
What happened? It was developed by somebody else, and the original creator of Gothic thought that their stuff was too good to be involved with Arcania's bullshit, so they yanked it out of the canon.
Huh.
Which,
okay,
I know there's some people who hold Gothic sacred, but they probably shouldn't. Even though, I mean, the first one, I've actually spent a lot of time thinking about Gothic for somebody who's never played the first one. Because I watched those like really long video essays.
Yeah, the no clip and shit like that.
No, that's a documentary.
Oh.
Yeah, like the Joseph Anderson, like the shit where people just like analyze the shit out of a video game. Have I not told you about this?
No.
Oh. I'll send you one, but they're like seriously like 2 hours long minimum.
Holy shit, okay.
Where they just go over every detail of the game, like why it works, why this doesn't work or whatever, just critiquing, I guess, is another piece of it. But it's like it's comprehensive. It's a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite ones is Joseph Anderson, who does he's doing the entire Witcher series. It takes him about 4 or 5 months to make a video. Jesus. And the first one was 2 hours long. The second one was 5 hours long.
Fuck?
And I don't know how long Witcher 3 is going to be because it's a way bigger game. So I can't
Yeah,
wait.
that game is
I'm ready to watch an
intense.
8-hour fucking analytical video about Witcher 3. I can't wait.
I mean, it would be interesting to see for sure.
Yeah, it just asks a lot of your time. Anyway, Gothic, does it deserve to boot things out of its canon because it's too good for that? Well, according to most Gothic fans, 3 should have been axed from the canon, so I don't know why they started with this, but it is kind of a shitty RPG. It's given me some Two Worlds vibes, which are not great vibes to have for your RPG,
Yeah.
but I kind of like Two Worlds, so I kind of like this game. It's just like, it's easy. It's, I don't know, cozy to be in a little RPG. I don't know. I really cannot explain why I like shitty RPGs, but I do.
I mean, that's totally fair. It kind of happens. You just like they're cozy and they're comfy, and it's something that you already know. So
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, I
playing-
think that's it for me. Dota, Arcania, Divinity. I think so.
Yeah. Shit, you guys are getting close to beating the game. I actually need to fucking do it. I just need to buckle up and do it. Okay.
Well, Divinity, it doesn't really count because I've played it before. So.
Oh, that's fair.
Rip.
I guess it'll be on Fabian's list and not yours.
Right. Which
Right.
will probably be the only game on her list this year.
You think so?
Eh.
You calling out your lady? Being like, babe, you
She's
only give me one game.
self-admitted, like, not a video game completer. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I used to not be until we started that competition.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you took to it like a wild goddamn boar.
I'm a fucking I'm a type A personality. That's what type A personality people do. They like you fucking challenge them in something that they're really passionate about, and then they have to fucking like show you, and then they have to dominate you, and then they have to shove their dick in it and then fuck it in front of you. Yeah. I feel like that's what I
So
did.
this weird competition you've been trying to start about my girlfriend
I do that with everyone's wife/girlfriend.
I'm just kidding.
I still have her more. Okay, anyway. Okay. Well, I mean, you played probably, well, I don't know. I had kind of a weird week. So I kind of wanted something cozy. So, and also something kind of new that I already know in a way. So I've tried Satisfactory. And it's an early access kind of survival game. And it's all about automation and just like connecting buildings to like other things and stuff and just watching shit get made constantly. And it is very satisfying to watch everything just like go.
I think I'm confusing that game with Factorio. Is it like that game?
It's like Factorio, only 3D.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's a 3D version basically of Factorio. And so like you got to do all this little stuff to like get started and moving along. And it automates pretty quickly, but you have to have it automate pretty quickly or else you're going to, fucking fall behind.
Yeah.
And especially since everything requires a lot of resources. So you have to you can't be going and getting stuff. Like in Minecraft, you can kind of wing it for a while without any automation. But at the same time, it's always better to start automating as soon as possible.
Right.
But yeah, that was fun. I played that for the first time and I really enjoyed that. And then I kind of went back to Dominia, which is that little gladiator game.
That's the thing with like Twitch integration, right?
Yes, it has Twitch integration and stuff like that, but I haven't been doing it on stream or anything. I've just been doing it off stream because this game is the perfect multitasking game, kind of like Banished, but better, I think.
Better than Banished?
I mean, I loved Banished because I just sit there and I watch my village and then I just interact with it every once in a while multitasking and doing other things.
Yeah.
So I kind of went ham on this game.
Oh,
and
wow.
I put a lot of hours in. And
What's
I
the
accidentally
hook?
left it running.
So
But
it's a gladiator game, right? But like,
yeah,
what's there to like AFK?
like it's all micro managed. So you just sit there. You can control your gladiators and you can use them to fight in the arena. But it's also way more fun and way more terrifying.
Oh, you're like
to have them
the
just
like
AI him.
you're like
Yeah,
the
manager.
yeah the
Yeah.
talent manager for a fucking gladiator
Yeah,
game.
the
That's amazing.
gladiator talent manager,
That's
aka,
awesome.
you know, usually they're owners, unfortunately, since they were all slaves.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun, and like there's a little bit of like story going on, but it's not really important. You can interact with different things that pop up because there'll be like events that pop up. It'll be like blah 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 wants to steal all your wine. What do you do? And then you have like different responses. It's like let him take it, yell at him, or kill him, sort of thing. And it's like this great like. I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna love this game, but I kind of do, and it's really really fucking good, and I can't stress how good this fucking game is.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize there was that much to that game, honestly, because my initial like exposure to it was listening to the soundtrack randomly.
Yeah.
I don't know how it came across my like YouTube recommend, but I just listened to the soundtrack a whole shitload.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bumping soundtrack.
It's got a very good soundtrack, and like all the music and everything in it is good. And yeah, it's just a fun little fucking game for sure. Let's see, what else did I play? I kind of went back to Minecraft. It's been a while since I've like actually played Minecraft and even streamed it. And I don't know. It feels good to be kind of back. I don't know.
Does it?
But I need to.
That seemed apprehensive.
Yes and no, because I was having a lot of fun with the mod pack, but at the same time, I know I need to. I need to get on my game train.
I see. There's the guilt of not finishing games. See what you've done to yourself?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I fucking ruined myself. I definitely want to beat more video games this year.
Oh no.
Oh no, I've created a monster. I can't stop myself.
You better only beat it by one, though, because you will be fucked next year if you beat like 140 games this year.
I think I'll hit 100 and then I'll call it good. I'll be like,
that's the bar.
Yeah, that's in June. Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, that would be the worst. Anyway, you want to go into some news?
Absolutely. News it up.
Absolutely.
This is our last chance before next week. We're doing spoilers.
Yep.
We're
doing spoilers.
Dusk.
For Dusk. Yeah, next week you guys get to listen to us babble about a video game.
We should do the next spoilers we should do like something we don't like.
Ooh, okay.
Cuz I'm tired of talking like all those are just well, actually no, that's not true. The first spoilers we did was something we didn't like. Well, I didn't like it.
Which one did we do?
Star Wars.
Which one? Oh, that's true. We did do Star Wars. I liked it. I'm sorry you liked it.
I didn't like it.
Do you want a hug?
I like not liking it, though.
I mean, that's fair. I put some Star Wars news in here just for you, but you're going to hate it.
Let's get to it.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. So Epic wants to take us shopping.
They want to take us shopping?
Not actually, but so Epic being Epic, the one thing I do like about Tim Sweeney is he is very family and kind of like he cares about it. He does care about his fucking employees, which is kind of nice to hear and kind of refreshing, especially everything that's gone down this past year with like Project CD Red.
As long as he doesn't care about them too much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously, too much. There's too much caring. But being worried that because they needed to expand, they need to expand in the next couple years, and so they bought a mall right down the road from their current headquarters.
I bet those are fucking cheap right now.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, that's fucking smart. And
it's
they're
a
gonna
good time to buy a mall.
Buy a fucking mall, move in. It'd be like the best fucked up mansion in the world. You have a fountain in there. There might be a skating rink. I mean, come on, think about it.
I wonder what the electricity bill on a fucking mall every month is.
I have fucking no idea. I bet you they put fucking solar panels on top of that thing.
Ooh.
But they're going to buy this mall, and then over the next few years, they're going to innovate it, and then eventually they'll move in before like 2024, I think they said, because they said that their current headquarters isn't accommodating anymore, and they would like to expand, obviously, because
wait.
is growing.
Are they going to tear it down and build a new building, or are they trying to repurpose this mall?
They're gonna fucking repurpose this mall.
That's nuts.
Right?
I assume that includes tearing down most of the walls, though, because what would that many tiny spaces be used for? I mean, I guess offices? But that's so many huge-ass offices, like... I guess.
You could have like different rooms. You could be like, this is the blue office.
This is the thinking office. And the blue office.
Yeah, this is the
This
red
is the
office.
product idea office. This is the office for
office.
daycare. This is the office for office supplies.
This is a leftover Quickie Stop store. They just stayed here this whole time. We couldn't get them to leave. So
They're like, hey, how many employees you got? More than one? Well, then we'll double our sales.
Exactly. But yeah, so they're repurposing this. They're not making anybody relocate because it's literally like right down the road from their current headquarters. And yeah, they basically kind of get rid of this eyesore that's been sitting there since... I can't remember. But it's been basically abandoned. Not abandoned, but like not being used for the several years now.
Right.
Yeah. It's really weird because like in Oregon we had those malls over by us, but they were like slowly dying. And then where I live now, there's like a fucking full dead mall. And it's just like the creepiest fucking thing because there's like this big ass empty parking lot and there's just like nothing.
If I was thin, I would skateboard on it.
What if you skateboarded and became thin because you were skateboarding?
Is it good for your abs like that much?
Kind of. My little brother, you use a lot of your core. My little brother,
I feel like I would just fall over too
skateboards.
often to ever make any progress.
Then you fucking build up your fucking knee brace staminas, or you break
Oh,
your
yeah.
knees. Either one.
Right. Yeah. Abuse to your body only leads to good things, I hear.
Exactly. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm
but
beating
yeah,
the hell out of it.
Yeah, beat the hell out of it, buy them all. That's what I've learned today.
Yeah. Missing step, get money from all.
Oh yeah, get money from all. That's the question mark part. I learned that from that one TV show that is escaping my brain, but it's in the next article. South Park. That was the worst.
South
anyway,
Park.
we're moving on
Okay.
to South Park things. So, have you ever seen South Park, the show?
I have seen the relevant episode for this news article. I've seen like a lot of South Park, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's not a me thing.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't think. But the other thing is, I loved the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't play the second one, but I loved the first one, the Stick of Truth.
Yeah,
Good game. Anyway,
good game.
what's the
Great
South
game.
Park news?
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen Make Love Not Warcraft episode.
Yes.
So there's the World of Warcraft slob, the fucking super gamer nerd.
The sweaty nerd who kicks their asses.
Yeah, the sweaty nerd who's fucking destroying the server and making everybody cry
Yeah.
because he plays nonstop. How
Right.
do you kill Witch Has No Life? But so back in 2013, there was a guy who cosplayed as him. His name was Jared Nandin. And unfortunately, this past weekend, he passed away due to complications from COVID. And it was really sad because, like, on his Twitter, he was like so positive and everything, and yeah, it just kind of sucks because like everybody knew who the fuck he was, and he would go to like all these different conventions. Yeah, convection oven, obviously. He would go to all these different conventions, and like everybody knew who he was, and like there was like all these fucking photos and shit of him and like
know
Chromie
who he
and stuff.
was.
You didn't know who he was, really?
Nope.
You've never seen this?
I've never seen him
was a-
cosplaying,
Oh,
but I don't really participate in like the Blizzard sphere, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Back in 2013, I would think that was when.
Oh, do you mean?
Blizzard
Sorry,
was-
do you mean that everyone recognized who he was when they saw him?
Yeah.
I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have recognized him if I saw him. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just kind of sad because, like, you know, everybody knew who the fuck he was, and he was just like this hilarious cosplayer. I like a guy who will just, you know, fucking embrace that and just be fucking whatever. But it was really funny because, like, slowly throughout the years, because he's been cosplaying this guy for so long, he'd go to different conventions and they would just let him set up in a corner, and he would have like a full fucking PC and everything, and he would just sit there and fucking be on a computer the whole time.
Fucking playing World of Warcraft. Jesus.
Oh my god, it was so good. But yeah. Yeah, like slowly but surely, if you look at his like photos, the desk gets bigger and better. But yeah, back in 2013 during the BlizzCon, he rolled onto stage with that fucking shitty little desk, and then he just sat there for like a few minutes doing the awkward poses. And then he left the stage. Anyway.
Wait, like unsanctioned he did that?
No, it was they were doing a cosplay competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like before that there was this chick who looked beautiful as what's her face? Tyrande. The night elf Tyrande, and she was like gorgeous and everything, I think. And then he fucking comes out on stage and everybody just starts screaming and they're like, yeah! It's fucking swimming. It was great. Hell yeah. Hopefully he's playing World of Warcraft somewhere.
It's so interesting this is on TMZ.
Dude, it was fucking reported everywhere. Fucking people on the internet were just like fucking super sad and just posting things, and like all over Twitter.
Yeah. Like
that whole day they were posting things, and like a bunch of famous people were fucking in pictures with him, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, like what's her face from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? She's like touching his mouse in one of the pictures. That's
fucking
shit.
Great.
I'm like, oh my god, yes. But all right, this is our favorite time of the year. You know why? Do you know why, Points?
Is it because Groundhog's Day is coming up?
Yes, we get to watch Bill Murray fight Groundhog in Battle Royale.
Yeah, what? Oh no.
Wouldn't that be a great movie? I think that would be a great movie.
I don't think that would be a great movie or game or sentence that anyone said ever.
I think you're wrong, and I think I'm right.
That's usually how this podcast goes.
That's also fair. That's also very fair.
Why is it your favorite time of the year?
Because games done quickly.
GDQ.
They always start at the beginning of the year.
You know what? GDQ is the thing I like the most that I don't watch ever. I watched like 5 minutes of it. I was like, oh, it's a cool check-in. Forget about it for, however long it's on. And then I'm like, shit, I missed all that. And then I was like, the mods are there. I'm like, yeah, they are, and they always will be.
They always will be, and I'll wander off.
Can I be honest about something?
Yeah.
I saw a no-cam stream. Because, everything's remote, right? They're not doing a live
now,
thing.
Obviously.
So this person didn't have a camera in their home, I assume.
Yeah.
And I thought the whole event was going to be that. As soon as I saw someone with a camera, I turned it off. Because none of these fucking people belong on camera. They're not going to be TV personalities. I don't fucking give a shit what they look like. It adds nothing. I like their knowledge of the game, which comes through the audio. And it doesn't. Yeah. It does nothing for me to see their poor posture and fucking pimples. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit.
Wait, Portz, that could be said about you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm allowed to say it. No matter how our culture changes, I will not be canceled for that because that's who I am.
I mean, same, but same. Yeah, no.
I'm just saying. Like, I think the no cam thing was a pleasant experience. And it's no offense to anyone. It's just the way things are.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, at the same time, like, it is a little weird to just see them, like, because that's how it is. But the thing about, like, watching them before the remote, and because the same thing happened last year. They did it at a later date because of COVID. you had an audience before, and like you were more focused on watching and listening to the audience as they reacted, and then the fucking speedrunner is just sitting right there, and he's just sitting there, or she is just sitting there and staring at the fucking screen, and they don't have any, they have just like, you know, blank face, just fucking super focused, like gamer lean extreme. And you know, sometimes that's interesting to watch, but not really.
Right.
It was definitely the audience that made it interesting before. I think what they should do maybe going forward, because I do like watching speedruns, obviously, but I also like listening to commentary while I listen to or watch speedruns. And I think if they had people commenting over the speedrunner, it might be a little better.
Yeah, I bet. Although,
like,
I mean, it's
oh,
nice to hear like the thoughts from the person doing the speedrunning, or at least someone, like, sometimes they do have someone else doing it, where they're like, now they're gonna do this thing because of this and watch for this. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Gives the because I mean, honestly, it's fucking difficult to play video games and talk at the same time. You and I know that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It must be very difficult to talk when you're not maybe the most socially aimed person, and also
I mean,
you're trying to play fucking
fair.
perfectly.
Yeah, you have to play perfectly. You have to fucking focus super hard and stuff like that. So like, I've been watching because like I've been thinking about speedrunning again, and it's been like batting around in my head, but that's gonna fuck up with the rest of my goals again.
Yes,
like,
it will.
It's
Look at Squeaks. He's a ruined man. He can only play Mario 64.
That's the thing is, I've been listening to Squeaks almost every time he's live, and I just fucking love listening to him because he fucking interacts with his chat, and like people will come into his stream and they're like, "Why are you talking to us? You should be focusing on the fucking game." He's like, "Nah, man, fuck you," and then he'll reset or something. Like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
But it's the funniest fucking thing, and it's kind of made me kind of want to get back into it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know if I could be entertaining like that and that focused on the game.
I don't think I could like commit to one game like that. I just don't think it's just not for me, I don't think.
Yeah,
but I do like and respect the skill of people who do it. It's really cool to see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very cool, and it's very exciting when they get that PB, and like, you know, like with this recent, because it's still ongoing today, and like Cuphead was today, Hades is today, and a couple others, and I'm gonna go watch the Hades one so I get some fucking, you know. But there was 2 records broken for Sonic 1 and then Sonic 3 by 2 different players. So I mean, it is kind of exciting. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I want that euphoria. I want that high. I kind of need that high.
Go get it. Fucking do it. Why not?
Maybe.
You did the lots of video games things last year. Now it's a new year for a different thing.
Speedrun? Turn into
a speedrunner? Fuck it. Why not?
Shit.
Try it.
If I hated it a few months, I can always go back to beating video games.
Exactly.
Oh shit! We're talking me into it, and I'm drinking, so this is just a bad combination.
That just means you're more honest right now.
Fuck.
Good luck.
I mean,
in your speedrunning.
You're not wrong.
Career. What game? By the way, what games would you like try to do?
I'm trying to think. Probably Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Or I would either do Legend or Link to a Past. I'm trying to think of what other game. Portal, probably. Because I actually used to do
Portal runs must be stupidly fast, right?
Yeah, there's like the no glitches, and then there's like no glitch runs, and then there's glitch runs. So it depends on what top you're going for. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll study. I have to stay up late again, so I get used to my fucking new schedule. Just stay up watching speedrunning videos.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
I gotta get that. Anyway. Enough about me. But if you guys, this Games Done Quickly will still be going on. as this podcast comes out, you should definitely go check it out and kind of go support them. This is like one of the only charities that I actually donate to because I think it's really fucking
Oh yeah, by the
cool.
way, that's another reason it's cool. It's all the charity money. It's millions.
It's all, yeah, they've, like in the past, like 10 years, they've raised over $25 million. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. But yeah, all the benefits go to Help Prevent Cancer Foundation. And yeah, go support them because they're awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So, this is something that I didn't know. And kind of surprised me. Because I thought Luigi's Mansion was actually done by Nintendo, and it's not.
Oh, who's it done by?
Did you know that?
No.
It's done by this, well, now it will be done by Nintendo. Because Next Level Games is going to be bought out by Nintendo.
Oh.
So it's kind of a win-win for both companies because Next Level Games has been developing the Luigi Mansion games since the beginning. And they've had Nintendo's blessing. Nintendo's been giving them assets and all this other shit for it for the past... How many... There's been... When was the first one? Was that on the... Wii?
GameCube.
GameCube. Oh, shit. It's even further back. So, it was on the GameCube. And they've been, getting assets and Nintendo's blessing, and Nintendo, has to verify it in order for them to, move forward on anything or any progress. And so, them being picked up finally by Nintendo is going to make things faster, and, they'll be able to exchange, shit within Nintendo, and they'll still continue to make, these Luigi Mansion games. It's go ahead.
I hate to do a live correction, but the first one was not done by them.
It wasn't done by Next Games? Who was it done?
It says Nintendo EAD, which stands for Analysis and Development Division.
Interesting. What if that's not Nintendo and it's them outsourcing?
Maybe, but it says Nintendo on it.
I mean, this still said Nintendo on it too.
No. I'm saying the developer pointed to on Wikipedia is Nintendo. It's not. It's not anybody. Well, the 3DS port was somebody else, but yeah.
Maybe it's only the last couple Luigi Mansions because I went and looked them up the other day, and they had done the last few Luigi Mansions. They also did Super Mario Chargers and Super Mario Strikers, the football games or the
a bunch of stuff on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and even the GameCube. So that's why I thought they did the original, but I guess I'm wrong, which is totally fine. But it's still a win-win for them because they have been using the assets, and it just clogs up everything, having to wait to hear back from Nintendo for them to move forward, sort of thing. But yeah, I think it's kind of exciting to hear.
But all the big publishers, fucking Microsoft and shit, we're gonna have no little developers left.
We're gonna have no little developers left, but at the same time, for consoles and stuff like that, Nintendo is finally moving into this realm of letting more and more people develop games for their systems.
That's true. Yeah, maybe
they're also even letting on. Yeah, they're also letting on non-Nintendo games on the Nintendo stores. So Hollow Knight and a bunch of other weird little indie games are now on there. Stardew Valley.
Those nobody no-name indie games.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Fuck you.
You said weird little indie games. Those are fucking smash hit indie games.
They're fucking smash hits. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
They even have Among Us on there. It's it's that tiny little fucking thing.
One of the most successful itch.io games ever right now. Yeah.
I mean, it has to be the most, right? I would think.
I think so.
At least in terms of how many people have played it, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
It being free on mobile maybe ruins that statistic a little bit. The money one, anyway.
Oh, yeah, the money one. I mean, they've made so much money from putting it on Steam.
Yeah, I bet.
They even
almost
said that
everybody I knew
bought
an outfit for it too, or a hat or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I played it like a couple weeks ago and everybody was all decked out. I'm like, I'm just gonna stick to my chef hat and my jeans.
I played it fucking once, and I bought one hat. So they got me.
Fucking hat sucker. You hat sucker.
I love hats. All right. The only there's two reasons to play video games in the world. Okay, two reasons.
Hats.
If you have another reason, you're fucking lying to yourself. The first reason, number one reason I preached this for like 15 years at least, numbers going up. Second reason,
numbers going up.
Fucking fashion. All right. Fashion. There's something practical, and there's something fun.
Yeah, I remember when my roommates got me into Arma for the first time. They spent 45 minutes in the spawn picking out their outfits, and I was like, "Okay, how do we shoot and stuff?" And I was like trying to figure out the game, and they're like, "Hang on, I'm picking out my stuff," and I'm like your clothes?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'm fucking wander off now. Have fun with your clothes. I'm gonna go shoot." Anyway, yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous.
I didn't know there was that many outfit choices in Arma.
I didn't either. I thought we were just gonna fucking shoot and land and shit. That's what I was expecting. Although parachuting in that game is the fucking worst. They didn't tell me, and I fucking just fell straight to the ground my first time. I'm like, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to pull your parachute." I'm like, thanks for telling me that as I fucking flatline into the ground. And they're like, "Sink or swim, bunny. Sink or swim."
It's like Bruce Banner and Thor Ragnarok.
Exactly,
Do you remember that scene?
Exactly. Yes. All right. Second cider opening.
Oh shit! I ran out of my drink.
Oh, no more eggnog for you.
No
sucker.
more eggnog.
No more creamy, delicious chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to make you actual legit eggnog.
I think if I were a Greek hero, I'd be Chemicles.
Holy fucking shit. Anyway, yep. Anyway, Nintendo picking up a new little indie game company, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not really indie, but
they were working with exclusively since 2014.
I know.
Seems like they took it a little slow there, you know?
I mean, Nintendo has always been kind of slow
I
when
know.
it comes to things.
I know.
And, like, they're finally just catching up to where, like, PlayStation and Xbox are. They just like to dip their toes a lot, and they just keep dipping their toes, and they're just like, I need to test this water. Do
you think companies like that will always have old people in charge? Like, so
I
like
didn't even think about that.
people die, right? But the middle people are now old. So it's like it's just always going to be old people that are out of touch.
You think it's because Miyazaki is old?
I think they're
I mean,
old.
he is an older guy. He's like, what, 70?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, he's fairly old.
And obviously it's not just that. It's like a way of, companies end up having a culture one way or the other, and they're just sort of more reserved and slow to try it. Well, I mean, they try new shit in different areas, but not the internet, and, it's just, companies develop a weird personality, which is so weird because it's, thousands of people that make it up. Even a couple dozen that fucking run it.
Yeah, and then if anybody new comes in, it's like assimilator fucking flounder.
Exactly. It's my favorite part of joining a new company, assimilating.
One of us.
They're like, hey, you need to be a go-getter, initiative, but also on your first day, you can only do the stuff we've done forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, okay, good, great.
Yeah.
So you hired me for my brain, and now I get to let it waste away.
Let it waste away, exactly. I mean, you could always go into the food industry where you have to know everything about the kitchen almost immediately, and or you fucking are constantly in the weeds. And then usually you do a shot with the kitchen afterwards. So
that part sounds good. Can I just come in for that part?
Yeah, you could come in at fucking after close and
great.
Have a shot with us.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, not gonna lie. Anyway. So the last thing I want to talk about And I'm sorry, there wasn't.
Now,
a
do
lot
you
of
mean
news
it's
this
the
week.
final topic, or do you mean it's the last thing you want to talk about?
It's the final topic.
Oh, okay.
Unless you had something this week.
No, I mean, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Fucking say it.
What I mean,
Say
it
to
was
my
a
face.
joke about that sentence could go one of two ways, and
Like, no, that's why I'm fucking making you say it. Anyway.
I don't understand.
Your girlfriend's
how that's a
anyway, your girlfriend's gonna kill me probably. I don't know. So how excited are you for some new Star Wars content that's coming out this month?
I don't understand what's coming out. I watched the trailer.
Uh-huh.
I read a couple of tweets.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking explain to me what they are actually releasing.
It's
What?
comic books and novels.
Okay, no, then no, I'm not. But there's so many. One of the Twitter people was like, "I'm the host of blah blah blah." I was like, "It's a game show? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I saw her post that too, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then that's how I found out about it. And I'm like, "Oh, this is cool." So I started looking into it. I'm like, I was getting really excited, and I was like, really excited. I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, me and Portz will have fucking Star Wars content to talk about. And then I was like, "Oh, it's comic books and novels." I'm like, I can't get Portz to read. He can't read.
I can't read. I can barely look at pictures.
I mean, that's fair. I get it. Pictures are hard.
Yeah. If the pictures,
Pictures
I
are
mean,
hard.
maybe digital comics if you animate them.
Ooh,
So it's just an animated
like 5
show.
seconds of animation.
No, I'm talking about just make a show.
Fully animated.
Voice acted. Yes. I don't want to have to do the reading or.
Yeah, that's why we're having a hard time with Disco Elysium.
Exactly.
We'll have to put that in our calendar so when it comes out.
I know. I hope
We
Steam
fucking
has
know
like a
to download
thing.
it.
Usually they're like, "Oh, there's a new version of your game or whatever," but I don't know. Maybe
Is
we'll
it going to
see.
be a new version or an update?
It's a new version because we get it for free. They wouldn't have made a
Oh.
big deal about it. Well, I don't know. In our cases, maybe they'll update the existing game. I have no idea.
Gotcha.
But I assume it'll come in the form of like, remember when Darksiders was like remastered and they just gave it to the people who had it?
Did they?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. I do have Darksiders.
You have the War Mastered edition or whatever the fuck?
I think so, yeah.
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 Yeah. So that's how I
yeah,
assume.
yeah.
But I mean, God only fucking knows. There's no standards for these things.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever a company wants to do. It's apparently, that's what Super Hot did. If you owned it on Steam, they gave it to you for free.
Super hot.
And I was like
Super
super bummed
hot.
because I had it
Super
only on
hot.
Twitch.
Super.
hot. Yeah, I was like super fucking
Good job
bummed. I'm
getting
like,
through
"God
that while I
damn
was
it."
doing that. That was impressive.
I mean, I guess like you've learned to tune me out, I've learned to tune you out.
I know it's not good when we're doing a podcast together and we're supposed to
yeah.
listen and. Ugh.
You just sit there and be like, yeah, I support that.
Yep, it's great.
Yep.
I don't. What? Yep. Mm-hmm. That's.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
What
hilarious.
video games did you play?
That's
oh,
funny. That's.
That's neat.
What'd you do? I'm alt tab playing Bloons.
Balloons? What's balloons?
It's a tower defense game. I'm just kidding though. I would never play a tower defense game. Everyone on my fucking
I
friends
was
list
gonna say.
all of a sudden decided to play this fucking mobile game on Steam, all at
What
once.
game?
Bloons.
Balloons?
It's called Blooms TD. BLOON. It's like balloons, but get rid of the A and one of the L's.
Oh, it's a fucking balloon. This looks dumb.
Yeah.
I want it.
That's
That's
how
by
it
Ninja
starts.
Kiwi.
I don't know.
Didn't they do
that is.
fucking? I thought they did the fucking. Never mind. I got confused with what they do. They only do tower defense and weird other fucking games. Counter Sniper.
Anyway, it's weird when like shit like that just takes off. Like one person on Steam starts playing it, and then like 10 other people do. That was one thing that somebody was talking about the Epic Store, and they were like, one reason it's so hard to get away from Steam as a developer is because people have their friends list like filled up
Yeah.
on Steam, and you get
Right.
free advertising every time somebody fucking launches a game.
I mean, you're not wrong, and that's where I think.
Like, how many times have you
Epic
seen
is
somebody load up
behind.
Skyrim and you're like, ah, shit, Skyrim, yeah, I'll play that.
I should fucking play that.
Not that
It's been so
Skyrim
long
gets
since I
money,
played
but
that.
the companies who get money every time somebody plays their fucking game, like with hats and shit.
Yeah, and that's how I found out about so many little games, because I have a shit ton of people from like having Steam for like 16 years. Like, that's also another thing. Steam has been around for fucking ever at this point.
Yeah.
And like the Steam's list has worked for 16 to 17 years. And so I have like people dating back from my Counter-Strike days that I haven't talked to in years. But you know what? I keep them on there because they play interesting shit. And I just fucking, I'm like, I'm going to stalk their profile real fast to see what the fuck they're playing. I'm like,
I delete
this looks interesting.
everyone I don't
Add
talk
it to my wish list. Really?
You know, it's interesting. I don't think Steam does the thing anymore where it tells you how long it's been since somebody logged on.
Yeah, it does.
It does still do that?
Yeah, because I have somebody, let me see, 8 years.
Oh, it's just I haven't been opening the offline thing. That's what happened.
Yeah, they're down at the very bottom.
8 years?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I'll miss
Yeah,
them.
I trim this shit up real nice. The longest 2 years, I'll probably remove him right now.
He got married. Poor bastard. Hasn't
Poor
played a video game
bastard.
since then.
Poor
Got
bastard.
married, knocked her up immediately.
Married the wrong woman then. You know what I'm saying? Not for the knocking up, but I mean for not being able to play video games.
I mean, it's, yeah, I've lost, like, not to fucking, that's been my biggest enemy, is, like, losing my dude friends, my broskies, to, like, getting married, and they're like, I can't play video games anymore, I'm married now, and I'm like, that's fucking lame as shit. Anyway, but yeah, Star Wars content. I know this is slowly turning into a Star Wars podcast as everybody slowly groans, and we ramble on about stupid things, like not talking to somebody for 8 years that are on my Steam list.
Yeah, slow rambling. Fucking, that's what podcasts are, right?
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's
at
just
all.
a conversation on the internet.
There's a conversation on the internet. Speaking of
It's
conversations,
Actually, just a conversation on the internet.
the internet.
If you didn't
Wait, what
know.
if you downloaded us off the internet?
Well, you still got it from like the internet, so check
Are you
yourself.
trying to make fun of my bitch? My
No, this is a
fucking-
generic bitch voice. It's nothing to do with your voice. You think everything stems from you?
I mean, like, I was talking about this voice, so you can shut the fuck up.
I'm not talking about
My
that voice though, because it
dad
doesn't go as
earns-
high as yours. So
Oh my fucking god!
I
You
wouldn't
don't even like
even
know.
do that. I own the room when I walk in.
I own half this podcast, just like you do, and I'm
Actually,
gonna go
I
talk to
own
your manager.
51% because I thought of it first.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure we both were screaming while we were drunk.
I
that
don't.
night.
Yeah, there's no way we could track who fucking thought of it first.
We just started a podcast. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
how
yeah.
that conversation mostly went.
Yeah, I know. Second time we met or some shit,
Yep. I think it was the second time we met.
which is kind of nuts. But hey,
Oh,
happy 64th episode.
I know.
And thanks for
Cheers,
listening,
buddy.
fuckers. I don't know what you're
thanks for
doing here, but
listening.
we're glad to have you.
It's the new year. We get to be
Oh,
fucking
I have to
sentimental.
technically squeeze this in at the end. Lucy, you can go yourself.
Lucy.
The guy that commented on Twitter.
Suck it, Lucy. He's like,
By the
"See,
way,
Poppy?"
we'll do anything for publicity. So if you mention our podcast, we will fucking talk about you and at you on Twitter. So
Yeah, if you fucking
We'll do
add us on
anything.
Twitter, we'll fucking love you. I'll fucking comment on there. I'll send you a little gift love
Mhm.
notifications. I'll do it. I won't be proud, but I'll fucking do it.
I'll cosplay you and go to your job.
Oh
Pretend
god.
you that I'm you. Pretend that I'm you.
Like that episode of The Office?
Exactly.
Anyway, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Twitch at The Real Portz and Evil Space Bunny, and our podcast Twitter at Ignore Backlog. And that's where you can harass us, and we'll shout you out or whatever the fuck
Yes.
you want.
The one place harassment is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Mm-hmm. Or our Discords, but you know.
Oh, yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Any way of contacting us, really. That's fine. Never mind.
We're pretty fucking accessible. But yeah. Thanks guys for listening. We love you.
Thank you. Probably.
Happy New Year. Probably good. Okay. Okay, bye.
Doses!